You see, the church is a school. Church is not a place where you sit down, hear the word, and go away. No, church is a school. You are trained. You are raised. Are you seeing it? You must be raised by the word of God. The word of God must raise you. You must be raised with a certain curriculum. Raised from one point to the other. That is why Paul said that the things that I've taught you, the same commit thou unto faithful men who shall be able to teach others. There are things that we teach that must be committed to people. Okay? Yeah. So if you enter church, the day you come into church, from that day onwards, you must be taken through a particular course. You must be taken through a particular course outline. Just like when you go to school, you go to university first year, or you go to secondary school first year, and then after 3 years, they graduate when you get out of the school, isn't it? Same with church. In church too, you must be graduated at the point. We are not saying graduate out of the church into another church. That's not what we are talking about. We are talking about getting to a place where you are matured enough that we can send you for to do ministry as well. It wasn't the pastors who were doing ministry in those times. Look at Acts chapter 8. Let me show you something. Acts chapter 8. Let's read from verse 1 and verse 2 and verse 3. Then we'll read Acts chapter 11 as well. Okay? Can I show you these things? It says, and Saul was consenting unto his death. He was consenting unto the death of Stephen. And at that time, there was a great persecution against the church, which was at Jerusalem. And they were all scattered. Everybody was scattered. Everybody in the church, there was great persecution against the church. And everybody in the church was scattered abroad. All the church members were scattered abroad throughout the regions of Judea and Samaria, except the apostles. Only the apostles were staying still at Jerusalem. Every other person left. Look at the next verse. And devout men carried Stephen to his burial and made great lamentation over him. Next verse, verse 3. As for Saul, he made havoc of the church, entering into every house and having men and hailing men and women, committed them to prison. Verse 4. Therefore, they that were scattered abroad, read the rest. 1, 2, go. Read it. Let's read it from top. 1, 2, go. They went everywhere preaching the word. They went everywhere preaching the word. Why? Because they knew the word. They knew it. They had been trained. They had been raised. So they had the information. They knew what to say and what to do. They even preached the point that they started a church in Antioch. The church at Antioch was not started by a bishop. It was started by church members.